Nomis RC. I want to give a long-term review of the Arrma Senton. This obviously was not stock. It's a Proline body that I made some vinyl decals with and painted. Anyway, let's get right down to it. So I made my own chassis brace. The bumpers from T-Bone Racing have been holding up fine, not had any of those break. And you'll probably wonder why. That's pretty much all that I'm talking about is aftermarket upgrades. But you'd be correct in saying that this vehicle is Arrma tough. I also did get the TBR mud flaps because I can't stand having, you know, stuff all over the back there. I also got this vehicle used off of eBay, so that's actually a very, very notable point. And the chassis underpart was scratched up quite a bit. The vehicle was really clean because they probably cleaned it, but I could tell that it had been used a lot. And center diffs, rear diffs, I've never even had to break into them and do anything. So that means that they are really old and abused. I have done bearings at the four corners. But beyond that, this thing is an absolute beast. And on a track, it's a short course truck. They're amazing. Like any vehicle, it's not indestructible, but it really doesn't break that many parts. I mean, your A-arms are super short. It's kind of like an 8th scale short course truck, but the size of a 10th scale. So it's kind of a thing in its own class. I did have a girlfriend that shattered a lower control arm because she slammed into a brick wall at full speed with this. I've snapped an A-arm before during a bad landing on a jump, and I've blown out the stock servo. That's it. So this vehicle does really, really well. You know, it can't do backflips, so it's not going to break near as many parts as some of the other vehicles. And it's why I think I'm going to fix up and get rid of the Notorious and go with a Creighton, because then I won't be tempted to do backflips and to self-right the vehicle when it's upside down. So I'll probably never blow any diffs. And my buddy has a Creighton and he never blows diffs. He also has Italian and a Notorious. He doesn't ever drive the Notorious, so he hasn't busted any diffs in it. But his Italian and his Creighton, he's put a lot of abuse on, and they're fine. That is my final review of the Arrma Senton. You will not get another review out of me for this vehicle because everything on it has been tested, and I approve.